After months of waiting, it's finally here! It's finally out! Katana Ronin Dex is now live! Yay! If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Pia, an Axie VTuber, and if you like Axie Infinity and Play to Earn, or you're just a really cool person, why don't you subscribe to my channel for more Axie Infinity content? For today, we are going through what the Katana Ronin Dex is, swapping, pooling, farming, and what the hell is run? We will explain each part of the Ronin Dex as easy as possible that even a baby would understand what it is. So stick around! What is Katana? And why is the Ronin Dex important? So Katana is what we call a decentralized exchange under the Ronin system, which Axie Infinity is part of. It basically is a piggy bank in the world of Axie Infinity and Sky Mavis to keep the transactions inside the Ronin system. That would reduce transaction fees among the community without the need of moving tokens outside of Axie Infinity or the Ronin system. One of the main key features of Katana is the ability for players to swap their tokens. Through Katana, players can now swap tokens like AXS, SLP, USDC, and wrapped Ethereum within the Ronin system. What it means is that players can now buy Axies with their hard-earned SLP through Ronin Dex by swapping or exchanging their SLP for wrapped Ethereum. Breeders can now swap a portion of their SLP to AXS tokens so that they can breed more Axies without the struggle, and boy, I mean the struggle of transferring these tokens outside of Ronin and pay the ridiculous gas fees, which are so not cool. To swap your tokens, just go to the Swap tab in Katana, unlock your Ronin wallet, and connect to your Ronin wallet in Katana. Once done, choose the token that you like to swap with, and then choose the token that you want to exchange it into. In this example, it's wrapped Ethereum to AXS. Now place the total wrapped Ethereum you would like to swap. The total AXS you would get would be shown at the bottom. Next, click the swap button, and once the details are alright, click Confirm Swap. Authorize the transaction through the Ronin wallet. And once done, just wait a few minutes and voila! You've now converted wrapped Ethereum for AXS tokens. Now how is this possible, you might ask? Well, great question, Brenda. It's because of liquidity pools. Excuse me? What? That's right, you heard me. It's because in Katana we have liquidity pools. Think of it like an actual swimming pool where any user fills it with pairs of Ronin tokens such as AXS and wrapped Ethereum, SLP and wrapped Ethereum and USDC, and possibly in the future, RON and wrapped Ethereum. These pools facilitate trading because they provide liquidity, which means providing resources inside the pool for specific pairs of Ronin tokens. Any users can add their tokens in these liquidity pools so that traders can get better prices and make swapping possible inside the Ronin system. So if a player, let's say, is planning to buy an Axie with their SLP, they basically just go to Katana and swap their SLP for wrapped Ethereum at ease. And this is possible because we have liquidity pools that contain the wrapped Ethereum, which gets exchanged by the SLP that the player provided. Another feature in Katana is that users can provide liquidity in these liquidity pools, meaning anyone can dump their SLP, wrapped Ethereum, AXS, and USDC in pairs of equal value to provide resources for players to swap their tokens in Katana. Question is, why the hell would they do that? That's because if a person provides liquidity, they become liquidity providers, and as a benefit for being a model Nation citizen of providing resources in Katana, you get a token from it, which what we call as liquidity provider tokens, or LP tokens for short. As an LP token holder for a specific liquidity pool, you can earn trading fees that happen in the pool equal to your token share contribution. So going back to the swimming pool example, If you own, let's say, 25% of the total SLP and wrapped Ethereum in the liquidity pool, every time someone trades their tokens in this pool, you get 25% of the trading fees, which is at 0.3% of the total value swapped by the user. To add liquidity, just go to the Pool tab and click Add Liquidity, then choose your first pair to add, and then choose the second, which is in the example wrapped Ethereum and AXS. Keep in mind that when you add liquidity, you provide the same amount of value in US dollars for each of the tokens. Once done, click the Supply button and click Confirm Supply. Once done, just confirm the transaction in your Ronin wallet and voila! You are now earning wrapped Ethereum and AXS LP tokens. Now, it's not all sparkles and rainbows when it comes to providing liquidity in pools, since we have this concept called impermanent loss. According to Google, impermanent means temporary or not permanent. When you deposit your tokens in liquidity pools, there's a chance for the liquidity providers to lose an opportunity to maximize their profits while it's staked inside liquidity pools versus them just holding their coins in the Ronin wallet. Here's an example. So let's say there are two jars. The one at the left represents a liquidity provider, and the jar at the right represents someone just holding their tokens. To make impermanent loss easy to understand, rather than tokens, let's just use fruits for this example. So let's say both users have two strawberries. The one at the right simply just holds it and places it in the jar, whereas the other one deposits the strawberries in a liquidity pool. Since pools require users to pair tokens, or in this example, fruits of the same value, he swaps one strawberry for one apple through Katana. Assuming that both the value of the strawberry and the apple are the same, the user then deposits both fruits in the jar to farm strawberry apple LP tokens. If during the time of the deposit, the value of strawberries and apples are at $100, then the total value of both jars are at $200. But what happens if after 1 week, the value of one strawberry turns into $200? The jar at the right with two strawberries would have a total value of $400, whereas the LP jar at the left would only have a total value of $300 since the value of apples stayed the same. So if we're going to calculate the impermanent loss, it's going to be $400 minus $300. That would give us a total impermanent loss of $100. Now, as long as the user does not withdraw the fruits outside of the jar, then that loss would only be temporary. If the value of strawberries and apples go back to $100 each, then the impermanent loss doesn't happen and the liquidity provider gets to gain more over the holder, since liquidity provider gets to gain interest and value due to the transaction fees that gets accumulated inside of that pool. There are many scenarios for impermanent loss to happen. I will link a helpful article down in the description box below. Now that we've covered that, what other benefits can you get when you become a liquidity provider in Katana? You get to farm run! So as mentioned, every time you provide liquidity to the different pools, you get an LP token, which enables the user to gain a portion of the transaction fees from players swapping tokens inside the pool. But besides that, you can stake, meaning you can also deposit your LP tokens in the Farm tab of Katana, which would give you the capability to farm Ron. But first, who or what is Ron? Ron as in Ron Weasley? Or Ron as in Run, Forest, Run! So Ron is said to be the token that would eventually be used to pay gas fees and secure the network for both Axie Infinity and future games or products hosted on the Ronin chain. To put it simply, if any other company or Sky Mavis produces new games under the Ronin chain, users that have Ron tokens become early investors for that game, making it a lucrative opportunity for Ron holders before the new games on Ronin goes to the moon. Hey! So Forrest did Ron to the moon! To farm Ron tokens, Simply go to the Farm tab, select the token pair where your LP tokens are, then click Approve. Confirm it in Ronin. Wait for it to go through. Once you see the Approve message, click on the Stake button and then just confirm the total LP tokens you want to stake. Once you have this done, congratulations! You are now farming RON tokens! Yeah! To summarize, it's safe to say that the Katana Ronin Dex is super duper cool! It has a lot of benefits for players, traders, scholars, and managers, and for sure, it would rapidly evolve and scale the world of Axie Infinity and the Ronin chain to a brighter and happier future. Now the question is, where do we go next? What update and new releases in Axie Infinity are we going to see in the coming months? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. I myself am so excited to see the rollout of Battles V2 and the most awaited land gameplay. Ah!
One eternity later.
Hi! Thank you for watching this episode. I hope I was able to help you understand Katana. Like and subscribe this video for more Pia to Earn videos. See you on the next one. And don't forget to run, Forest, run. Bye!